Hello everybody, you're welcome. This is grade 5 English language home tutorial class. This program is brought to you by City Government of Addis Ababa Education Bureau in collaboration with Addis Media Network. I'm Abdullah Gobana. Students, did you remember what we've learned in the previous class? Good. In the previous class, we talked about writing sentence. To write a sentence, first of all, we have to know what sentence means. Sentence is combination of words which are arranged and organized well. Okay? In a sentence, there should be subject and verb. If necessary, we can add object. Is it clear? Good. And also we talked about kinds of sentence, just like statement, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory sentence. I hope it's clear. Nice. Our today's topic is about modal verbs. Modal verbs like can, could, and be able to. All right. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe modal verbs like can, could, and be able to. The second objectives of our today's lesson is you're going to make sentence. You are going to express what you can do and what you cannot do using can, cannot, could, couldn't, and be able to. Is that clear? And also we will talk about that in present ability and in past ability. I hope it's clear. Good. Are you ready? Nice, students. Now, let's start from modal verbs. Okay, students, do you know when do we use modal verbs? Modal verbs are used to talk about one, ability. And also we can talk about permission. If you want to give permission, and also maybe if you want to ask for permission, you can use it. Is that clear? And also we can use modal verbs to express about obligation. Obligation. About prohibition, something which is not allowed to do. Is that clear? But our today's business is just on ability and permission. I hope you're ready. Okay? Good students. So, let's start from can. So, when do we use can? I hope you have some information about this point. Can is used to talk about something that shows ability. That shows ability. Example. Look, I can speak English very well. Look, if you can speak English very well, you can use can because it shows ability. Ability means it shows as you can do something. Okay? As you can do certain activities. Is it clear? Another example. My sister My sister can make coffee. My sister can make coffee. In this sentence, the word can, and also in this sentence, the word can shows the ability. This means your sister can make coffee. Is it clear? But what you have to bear in your mind is that while you are using such kinds of words, the verb which comes next to the modal verb should be base verb. Do you know what base verb means? Base verb is the verb which do not take prefix and suffix. And also, the verb which do not take plural, singular, and also ed, d, s, is, and so forth. Okay? They do not take. This one is just base verb. We cannot say here, for example, we cannot say my mother can speak French. We cannot just say this one because speaks is impossible. We add the word what? The letter S. It is impossible. So we have to say speak. My mother can speak French. And also we can use that something which we do generally. Okay? We can say I can swim. I can swim. This one is what we say present ability. Is it clear? Nice. Look, in this sentence, the word can shows ability. As you can swim, okay? Nice. So, what about could? When do we use could? Could is just used to express past ability. Bear your mind. Past ability. And we can use could to express polite requests. Polite requests. Okay, let's say something about it one by one. Example. This one is present, whereas this one is past ability. Means something that you did in the past. Okay? But no longer at the time of speaking. For example, I could write in Arabic. In Arabic. Come on. When I say I could write in Arabic, in the word could is modal verb. It shows as you could write in Arabic, but maybe no at the time of speaking. Is it clear? Something happened in the past. And also another one, maybe we can take another example. We could play volleyball. Volleyball. Here, this shows ability. What kinds of ability? Abilities that happen in the past. Is it clear? So what about polite expressions? I hope you know what polite expressions means. Polite expressions is the expression that we use just to get something in polite ways, in request ways. Okay? For example, you can say here, could you help me? Could you help me? Here in this sentence, the word could shows what? Polite request. Is it clear? Nice. Okay, let's go to the next point here about be able to. Be able to. So what is be able to? Before we say something about this point, first of all, we have to know what be means. Be families. Do you know? Here, let's say something about be families. The be families are just like is. Yes? Are, were, and was. Bear your mind. Most of the time, this and the others is the be and the been also it can be, but in this sense or in this context, we are saying when we say be, we mean that it depends on subject. We mean that is, are, were, or was. Don't forget. And is just used with what? With he is, she is, it is. For third person, singular, okay? What about am? If you're talking about yourself, I am. Okay? Good. What about are here? Are is if the subject is plural. You are, we are, they are. Is that clear? Good. Where is just used something happened in the past. If we are talking in the past, these 3 points are present, okay? Present. But these 2 points are past. Don't forget, past. I was grade 4 last year when we said, you're saying what? Something happened in the past, okay? That is state of being. Is it clear about be? Nice student. Okay, so why don't you go to about the next point here? Here, be is used or be able to is used to express present past, present and past. Bear your mind. We can use them in different sense. For example, I can say here, I am able to run 10 kilometers or 10 kilometers. Still it shows ability, okay? Yeah. I am able to run 10 kilometers. What about the next one? And also we can say we are able to lift 100 kilogram. We are able to lift 100 kilogram. Here, in this sense, we are using are able to. This are means be is the family of be. Now, what if it is in the past? If it is in the past. So I can say she was or were. She was. She was able to. She was able to write. Able to write in English. Look, in this sentence, the word or maybe the verb to be was is used to talk about something happened in the past. Is it clear? What if where? What if where? The subject should be changed. We have to say what? They, yes, were. They were able to. They were able to. They were able to speak Portuguese. Able to speak Portuguese. When we says this one, just we are talking about something happened in the past. Still we are talking about what? Ability. Is it clear? Ability means be able to do something. Nice student, I hope you are with me. Yeah? What if we are talking about negative sentence. Negative sentence and we're talking about modal verbs. Okay? Negative in present. For example, you know that negative means the word which shows as something cannot be possible. We can use not. Okay? So we can say, I cannot. I cannot. Bear in your mind. I cannot give you. I cannot give you my pen. Here is a cannot. It's a negative marker. Eh? Nice. What about the next one? And that's why we can say, we can not, or maybe in a spoken form, we can say we can't, okay? We can't can be used. We can't speak more than 2 languages. 2 languages. This means we can only speak how many languages? 2 languages. So we have to say here not. This not indicates as something is negative. What about negative in past? Negative in past. When we're talking about negative in past, we can say could, isn't it? Yeah, so could not. We could not or couldn't go there. We couldn't go there. Here is negative marker in past, okay? The third, we couldn't or they couldn't play tennis. They couldn't play tennis. Here is negative marker. Nice. What about be able to in past and in negative forms? Come on. Be able to in negative. Here, where we're using such kinds of structure, we have to use what? We are, then not. Okay? We are not or we aren't. We aren't able to. We aren't able to wash this dish. We aren't able to wash this dish. Here is aren't. Is it clear? What about if we're talking about am or is? She is. She is or she is not or she isn't. It's possible because that is contracted forms. She isn't able to walk with me. With me. Is it clear? Good. Good to see that. I hope this one is clear. The word isn't shows negative marker. Is it clear? Bravo. Activity 1. Write 2 activities that you can do. That you can do and that you can do or can't do. Ready? This means you have only 2 minutes to write this one. Students, parents, please help the children and encourage their attempt. Nice. Yes. Good job. Yes, maybe you can say, since you're talking about yourself, you can say I. Then can. What can you do? Can you write? Can you speak? Can you run? Yes, you can say, I can write in Afaan Oromoo, Amharic, English. I hope you can either of them or all of them. Yeah? I can write in English. Here, this is one sample. Another one is, we can say, I can swim. I can swim. It's ability. What about the activity that you cannot do? I can or cannot? Yes, I cannot. Yeah. I cannot run 10 kilometers per hour. I cannot run. And then so you can say, I can not or I can't wash my clothes. Look, if you cannot wash your clothes, you can say what? I cannot wash my clothes. This is just for example, okay? Is it clear? Bravo. And also we can use this concept is can and could to express what? To talk about permission. To talk about permission. Example. Maybe you can ask your teacher, can I write the note? Look. Can I write the note? And also we can say, could we go to toilet? Go to toilet? Look. We can ask in such ways. Maybe your teacher can say, yes, you can. Yes, of course. Sure, definitely. Okay? If he is interested. But if not, he can say, no, you can't. And also you can say what? No, you couldn't. Or you can say, no, you may not. Clear? Good students. Now I want to give you homework. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Good. Let me give you homework here. Homework. Instruction. Write what your mother or maybe your father or your brother, your mother can do and can't do. You have to write for activities. And also you can use be able to, can, and could. Is it clear? Thank you, students. Let's summarize what we've talked today. Today, we've talked about modal verbs, just like can, could, and be able to. Can is used to express about ability in present tense. Could is used to talk about the ability in past. And be able to can be used either past or present. Is it clear? When we're saying am, is, are, we're talking about ability in the present, okay? When we're talking about something in the past, you can say I was, we were, and so forth. Is it clear? Thank you. See you.
There are 8 parts of speech: verb, noun, adjective, adverb, pronoun, interjection, conjunction, preposition. These allow us to structure a grammatically correct sentence, as each has a different function within a sentence. Verb. A verb describes an action or experience. For example, run, walk, push, eat. Sophie ran to school because she was late. The verb in this sentence is ran. John loves to bake cookies. The verb in this sentence is bake. Noun. A noun names a person, place, things, or ideas. For example, house, teacher, cup, shop. My teacher is a very nice person. The noun in this sentence is teacher. Amy is going to go on holiday to China. There are 2 nouns in this sentence. The first noun is Amy because it's a person's name. The second noun is China because it is the name of a place. Adjective. An adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. For example, short, beautiful, red, old. Fatima has a huge house with 6 bedrooms. The adjective in this sentence is huge because they are describing Fatima's house. Adverb. An adverb describes a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. The adverb tells us how often, how, where, or when. For example, slowly, yesterday, always. Sophie is always late for school. The adverb in this sentence is always. It is also important to note that late is an adverb and an adjective. Last night I slept really well. The adverb in this sentence is last night. Pronoun. A pronoun is used to replace the name of a person, place, thing, or idea in a sentence. For example, I, she, our, they, it. Becky is a very nice friend. She always helps me with my homework. The pronoun in this sentence is she. You can visit the shopping centre at 1 o'clock. The pronoun in this sentence is you. Interjection. An interjection is used to express strong emotion and is often followed by an exclamation mark. For example, wow or oh. Wow, the view is amazing. The interjection in this sentence is wow. Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. The interjection in this sentence is hey. Conjunction. Conjunction is used to connect words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. For example, and, but, although, or. I like to watch the television and eat popcorn. The conjunction in this sentence is and. My friend is very loud, whereas I am very quiet. The conjunction in this sentence is whereas. Preposition. Prepositions describe the place, time, or direction. It is used before a noun or pronoun. For example, under, above, in, during. The cat jumped over the box. The preposition in this sentence is over. Get into the car quickly before we are late to school. The preposition in this sentence is into.